Come on, bro.
Stop the execution. Save Troy Davis. Stop the execution. Save Troy Davis. Stop the execution.
Off the place for first land. Yeah, this is Mr. Lynn. The whole staff is here. And so, what do you think about this?
I tell you, for me, it is a reminder of where we really are. And we still have so much to do. When you've got somebody who's on death row and the witnesses who put him on death row come out and say, we testified falsely, he is not guilty of this crime. And yet somehow the system is so locked down and intent on putting this man to death. It does make you raise the question of what is the value of our life? Is the value of our life equal to the value of other folks' lives? And I don't think that's an unfair question to keep pushing and asking. Today, I think the folks out here and across the country, they're expressing outrage peacefully, which is good. But we should be outraged. We have every right. And too often, I think nowadays, we don't get outraged enough. We need to be outraged about some other things too besides just Troy. We need to be outraged about the kids who are dropping out of our schools all around this community and others in America. We need to be outraged about the unemployment rate that we're facing in our community. But when something like this happens, I hope it can be a catalytic issue that reminds us that we do have power. That when we come together, we can change. I don't know what happened to his brother today. I don't know what happened to his brother today. I think we can pray and keep protesting today, but let's hope that his life, whether it's sacrificed today or not, his life will be
The NAACP took a leadership role in this. I know you guys are more focused right now, but it looks like civil rights organizations are coming back.
Isn't that good? Isn't that nice to see? Civil rights organizations need to be involved in civil rights. At some point, we have to be a civil rights issue. Education can be construed. Adequate access to health care is a civil rights issue. But putting our young men to death disproportionately in America, that is a civil rights issue, right? And Michelle Alexander, in her book, I don't know if you read it, but on the new Jim Crow, she talks about this extensively. Arguably, this criminal justice system is the single biggest issue affecting black people in the 21st century. We've got 6 million of our men involved in the criminal justice system. More than 1 million of our men in prison, right? Most of them for nonviolent crimes or falsely accused, like this young man appears to be, right? So I think this is a time for our civil rights institutions to step forward and to re-engage with our communities as well as with greater America. Hopefully that will be an outcome.
Well, you gave this movement a shot in the arm by coming out. Thank you.
On a bad set of circumstances.
Yeah,
come on, Blair. Facebook.
There we go. Come on.
We're on Facebook. You're not. No, we're on Facebook.
Your father.
Let me be serious. Take another one. We got a
Can you take one more?
Yeah.
We need a smile off my face. Don't forget why we're out here. Okay.
Thank you so much, Urban League.
That's Facebook, but this is YouTube.
Some real community leaders.
This is YouTube right here, brother.
Some real community leaders.
I'm trying to get it put out worldwide, brother. Okay. Yes, sir.
Just tag it Urban, LA Urban League.
LA Urban League?
LA Urban League, Los Angeles Urban League, and just Urban League. Because that way I can pick it, I can pick it up.
Yes, I'll do that. I got you. Los Angeles Urban League. Very good. Yes.
Stop the execution!
Facebook to Universal Communication Amongst Brothers Movement, so we can get unity to stop the violence and stop the killing in our community. Thank you. Take those words.
Save Troy Davis. Stop the execution. Save Troy Davis. Stop the execution. Save Troy Davis.
Come on, watch your back now. They're coming down. Go back on the curve. There you go. Come on back. Come on. Watch that curve.
Save Troy Davis! Save Troy Davis! Stop the execution!
Where's Hopper? I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Save Troy Davis!
All right, brother.
Stop the execution! Save Troy Davis!
Stop the execution. Save Troy Davis. Stop the execution.
Save Troy Davis!
Stop the execution.
Save Troy Davis!
Stop the execution.
Save Troy Davis!
My dad said, oh, I gave you $10. $10 like $1 million when you need it. So if you wanted that 14%, it's like you $1 million%. So, you know, it's
Georgia,
and not only this, brother, not only those, brother. To keep it honest, talking about the system, we got 100 million people lying at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean whose bones deep white with time, who died so we can live. So we better care. No, not for just this, brother, for all brothers. We done went from brothers that we had to worry about the white road, now we got to worry about the brothers in the white road. You know, because they're using lawfare, not warfare. So this is no accident. No accident. We gotta keep talking to the earth and be open about it.
I was just talking about over here about Michelle Alexander. Pick up that book there, The New Jim Crow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I read that. Yeah.
That book is
Oh, man.
because it breaks down this whole scenario that we're facing with criminal justice. Exactly. You're right. This disproportionate placing black men on death row. Similar crimes even that other races are not getting placed on death row.
They just did a study. 85% of the people that's up for death row now are 85% nationwide of black people. And, you know, and the ones that are making these decisions is ultimately white men.
So let me just say something. What it speaks to is the extinction of our race.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just that, ultimately, you draw this thing out, you take our men out of the equation.
You know, it's funny. I tell people all the time. You know, about it. I mean, we got executed 15 million. Not only a lot of these brothers don't get, you know, the celebrity treatment, celebrity chapter they call. They just died every day and nobody knows their name. So we have to give a face to them. We have to give tongue to them. Yeah, we have to give tongue to those brothers because those brothers, life is just as death. You know what I'm saying? But nobody protested, you know. And when the black on black line, and unfortunately, sometimes that's how the system works.
That could be a life that was laid down for
That's the only way to stop miscarriage of justice.
excuse me, sir. Yes. I got you earlier on there. What is your name? Blair Taylor. Blair Taylor? Yeah, with the Urban League. Very good.
With their tax dollars.
Yeah, this will be tagged Urban League, Los Angeles Urban League on YouTube. That's what the sister asked me to say. That would be good. That was one of our vice presidents. Also, I'd like to give a shout out. There's a group I'm in on Facebook. It's called Universal Communication Amongst Brothers Movement. It's wanting unity within our community. It means that different gangs, different ethnic groups who have tendencies and hatred toward each other through falsehood that's been put upon them, passed down through the generations. Yes, it's a beautiful page, and I try to give a lot of insight on it because I also was caught up in hypocrisies through my young youth and what have you. But I just want to bring that to your attention and give a shout out while I'm on this, have an opportunity on this page with the Urban League. Yes, yes, sir.
Urban League has been around for a long time and it's done some good things in this community. There's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
I think what today shows us is there's a lot more to do. You know, we think we've gotten our freedom, but there's a lot of others who haven't. That's right. And I think the fight needs to be taken in on their behalf now because it's not equitable with that. You know, it one thing if all of this stuff was being applied fairly. It's not being applied fairly. That's the issue at the end of the day. So I was going to say, whether you're for the death penalty or against it, right, if you could say it was really being applied in a race-neutral way, you would at least be able to have peace with some of the decisions that are being made. I think the issue is it's so glaringly, disproportionately affecting black people.
And that's by design, because let's just keep it 100. I work with kids, man. And the thing with them is you got to keep the cheat off. So they have to understand this. They don't want the courts to go black. Police, this is their hustle. So they make $60,000, but they take on $200,000 overtime. They want to get in the Benz and go to Simi Valley. So let's just keep it honest. California stand up on prison. From San Diego to San Francisco. Some of these communities are only existing because of prison. Prison industrial complex, you got payphones that's making $15,000 a payphone. And they got a whole bunch of them. Just trying to communicate with their people. They got a book called the Yellow Pages. But just prison. Just for prison. All these different products and stuff that they make in the billions. So let's keep it honest. This is big business. Look what happened over there in Arizona. They didn't really care about the immigration issue. They wanted a federal prison. You got to deal with immigration. That's like having a piggy bank in your bank. So we got to talk truth to earth. We got to just keep it honest. Look at the picture. Look at the bigger picture. On a global basis. The suppression of the black man is worldwide. And I'm just 100 with it. And it's like this. It's kind of like, okay, with the black man, it's like giving Wade and Kobe and everybody up to the Lakers. Let's keep it honest. It's about survival with some people. And we better understand, we better get in survival mode too. Because it's about survival with our people. And we're going to have to take care of our people. Nobody else is going to do it. This is our fight to fight. We can sit up and wait another 400 years on the system to change. But we living under this system. The system of oppression. I got a whole list of names of wrongly convicted people. I got in my hand people that have lost their life already. It's too late for them. We can't bring them back and apologize. So we better take another look at the system and take another look at each other. And then if we take another look at each other, they'll have to take another look at us. This can only be done in unity. The only way it can be done is unity. I can't be free unless you're free. So we have to look at it from that approach. We got to take care of each other. We have to protect each other, do each other's welfare. We're going to have to take care of each other. Nobody's burning us out of this. And we qualified. We got to take care of each other. Mind means oneness. We got to understand that. I don't care where you at. If a little chip fall off the big rock, you're still part of the big rock. We got to get back to the big rock.